Hello everyone, it's TheCanadianWifier here. I have a very interesting OU match for you today. Pokebank OU, in fact. At the time that I'm narrating this, 12 days is all we have to wait until Pokebank is released upon the masses. And pre-bank OU is not even going to be a metagame anymore. Not even going to be worried about. It's actually pretty balanced. I like it, especially now that Mega Kangaskhan is banned. Well, will be banned in the next few hours. It's quite balanced. It turned out quite balanced. Now let's just throw a bunch more threats and crap in there and see if we can balance it again by the time Gen 7 comes out, right? That's basically what Smogon does. Anyway, off track a little bit already, 30 seconds into the video. Looking at my team, now the Pokebank, or theoretically now the Pokebank is out, that special defensive Breloom that I'm running alongside with my Rotom to counter other people's Rotoms, I can replace that with Celebi, and oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, if Celatran was a good core, Celawash is an even better core. Physically defensive Rotom, specially defensive Celebi, and then throw a mixed Aegislash on there as well, max HP obviously, and mixed attack. The three of those Pokemon pretty much can switch in on anything in OU. Then I throw on Defog, special defensive Flagon, a Rest Talk, Calm Mind, Moonblast, physically defensive Cresselia, and just standard banded Talonflame. Looking at my opponent's team, it's basically just standard Sand. I assume that he's going to lead off with T-Tar. Anyway, as for my team, more on it later. Because Mega Kangaskhan wasn't banned yet at the time of this battle, this man's running not only Garchomp with rough skin, but also Ferrothorn with Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs. So, yeah, Kangaskhan, get the hell out of this metagame. Gonna U-turn out, back into my Rotom, he brings in the T-Tar. I go for Hydro Pump first in case he wants to bring in the Chandelure, predicting the Will-O-Wisp, but he doesn't. So the second turn I'm just gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp as he goes for Dragon Tail. Meh, whatever. And I borrowed on my Celebi, and this man is just switching his Ferrothorn in like wildfire, just throwing it out there, everything that could possibly U-turn, trying to get that damage. I had enough of it. I was going to go for Will-O-Wisp again, because Ferrothorn, the one thing I do like about Ferrothorn running Rocky Helmet is it's incredibly easy to wear down, oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm going to switch out to Aegislash because Psychic, it can basically take any of them, and Shadow Ball is going to do an absolute truckload to this thing. And I know it's not really going to want to take another Shadow Ball, but I didn't want to risk it in case it went, in case it went for its own Shadow Ball. Especially now that I was in attack form and I didn't really feel like going for King Shield. So I'm going to go for the Shadow Sneak. Turns out it goes out to T-Tar, but it's fine. I can just King Shield. I mean, he's not really going to be able to status me through it. And I'm just going to be able to revert back into my defensive form. And then kill him off with an Iron Head as the turns of Trick Room run out. He sends out Ice Cajole with the Sand Up. And I'm going to predict him to make a good play, I guess, and Swords Dance on my switch out. So I'm going to be risky as hell and stay in. Predicting the Swords Dance, and because it isn't Mold Breaker, I know now I can just switch out into my Hasgon, specially defensive Flygon, and it still takes that pretty damn well. And is able to just kill it off with an Earthquake. He brings out this thing, and I expected, maybe not expected to be faster, but I didn't expect him to have HP Ice. Regardless, that allows me to bring in Talonflame. I don't really care, I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird, whether he wants to switch in Pharaoh or not. I didn't expect to be down at about half, to be fair, but I mean, I didn't think the recoil would be that bad. Now that Flygon's gone, he gets up at Stealth Rock, which is kind of irritating because now that Talonflame was down to half, it's basically going to be dead, but I'm going to recover up, try to limit the damage that Gyro Ball's doing, because it's doing quite a bit, because I am pretty fast, but luckily I can just go out to my Rotom after I'm above half, nice comfortable amount of HP, and he's going to protect, why? Mind you, I mean, the Protect itself wasn't the bad play, but the fact he doesn't have lefties, he wasn't gaining anything from that Protect, I don't really understand it. But I'm predicting him now to go out to Chandelure. It's like, okay, he just protected, see that I was going to go for Willow, now he goes out to Chandelure? No, still no Chandelure. But, again, Aegislash can just switch in, kill it off with a Shadow Ball, mixed Aegislash, ladies and gentlemen, just use it, it's really good. Brings in the Chandelure. I'm going to go for the Shadow Sneak. Doesn't quite kill it off, which is a little bit upsetting, but I can get his Chandelure into a position of checkmate. If he switches out, he dies to Rocks. If he stays in, he dies to Brave Bird. And not only does he die to Brave Bird, but I'm going to get off another hit as well because I still have 4%, and whether I'm at 4% or whether I'm at full, I'm still going to be able to get off a Choice Banded Brave Bird. So Choice Banded Brave Bird, going to do a ton to that thing, but now I look at my team and I'm like, I don't know what I have to really take on a +2 Mega Garchomp. I know this thing will be able to do some damage. I didn't think it would kill. It just misses out on the kill because Cresselia is not that powerful without any Calm Mind boost. It's like at 186 special attack. Rotom's just gonna straight up die, and I didn't think Celebi was faster either, but I forgot how slow Mega Chomp got, and it turns out that this Celebi is actually gonna be able to outspeed and kill that thing, and outspeed with a U-turn, even though I'm minus attack nature, and it's gonna be able to just scrape by the skin of my teeth. I'm gonna win that one as a 1-0 with a 1-0, whatever the terminology is. Skip forward about 3 hours later, and about, no lie, 24, like 24 battles later on the ladder, I run into this man again. Quite honestly, it's sad that the best 2 battles I have of over 3 hours and 30 battles of gameplay are these 2 battles against the same guy, but I'm out of options, ladies and gentlemen. I play for about 3 hours, and these are the best 2 battles I got, so, I mean, they're definitely not bad battles, but whatever. Getting into it, I'm predicting him just to lead T-Tar again. He recognized me right away in the chat, and he was like, oh damn, big rematch, let's go. Good burn his T-Tar first turn, because I know apparently he's not going to switch in his Chandelure, even though I've shown him Will-O-Wisp about 8 times. I'm going to U-turn again, making the same mistakes. Nice mistakes. Already down to about a third HP on Celebi, even though it's pretty much crucial for taking on T-Tar, which is weird to say, because normally you try to take away, like, you don't want Celebi on T-Tar, but whatever. I'm able to burn his Ferrothorn early on now. And that's going to allow me to bring in my Celebi and just get off a recover, because this time his Gyro Ball is going to be doing basically nothing, which is fantastic. Celebi, like, I wouldn't say it's crucial for anything on his team. It's just nice to keep around. Celebi's a fantastic Pokemon to just keep around. Bring in Hasgon. We both double, and I'm in a position of I'm pretty sure he's going to go for HP Ice. He might not, predicting me to know that he has HP Ice this time, but I'm going to go into Rotom as a safe play and get some HP back on the switch. No matter what he goes into, I'm pretty sure I can get a decent amount of HP back at least. And Volt switch out on his T-Tar because I can't really do anything to it. I'm going to go right back out into Flygon because I highly doubt he can do anything to me. Unfortunately, he goes for the Dragon Tail, which is blah. Leaves a little bit of HP on my Flygon unnecessarily. But he's going to predict me to go for the Iron Head to kill off his T-Tar. I'm just going to go for the King Shield in case he wanted to go for something like a Crunch or whatever. But I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball. It's going to do a decent amount to his Ferrothorn, and by that I mean like basically half. And I'm going to use this opportunity to head out into Flygon, predicting the Protect, but he actually pulls out the T-Wave, and he's going to die off to the burn. I didn't want him to die, but this time he brings in Chandelure. I'm going to predict him to over-predict. Max HP, max special defense Flygon, ladies and gentlemen. Eating up those hits. It takes HP Ices you wouldn't even believe, especially now that the HP Ice buff. I mean, I lived in HP Ice. It only did about 65% from a Landorus Eye earlier today. It's amazing. Anyway, this time I see his Garchomp come in. I know I need damage on the damn thing, otherwise I'm going to get swept by it, so I stay in. I'm going to be able to get up 2 Earthquakes on it and put it into a range where Talonflame could just come in, easily kill it off. He's already lost his Ferrothorn. For some reason he brings in T-Tar, I guess to set up the sand again, get more residual damage going on my Talonflame, because that's really all he has going for him at this point, as for a way to get damage on it. He also sets up the sand, to speed up his Excadrill. It's now a Sand Rush. I'm forced to bring up voice cracks, oh my goodness. Man in the Moon Female. And, obviously, my only attacking move is Moonblast, and I'm not going to start setting up on an Excadrill that could potentially sweep me. So I'm just going to wear down this Chandelure a little bit. Get this bit of Spatak drop, but it's too little too late, as he's just going to be able to kill off my Cresselia. Cresselia didn't really shine in these 2 battles, but believe me when I say it, Cresselia is just as good as it's ever been, and I can't wait to use it more. That Calm Mind Rest Sleep Talk Cresselia used to run Ice Beam, because Psychic is just bad stab to run on a mono attacker. But now that it has Fairy Stab, or not Fairy Stab, but Fairy Move, very good. Get a Wash Job, you see? It gets flinched, and I was very scared that I was going to lose to this Excadrill at this point. But then I realized Talonflame, I run enough speed to outspeed all the Excadrill, so I'm free to just come in, Flare Blitz it. And I was kind of worried again about this until I realized that Choice Banded Talonflame's a threat and a half, and it's just going to do 80% clean to the Pre-Uniclus, and Aegislash is going to be able to come in with the kill at the end. So those are 2 battles for you today. I hope you enjoyed them. Pretty standard. Obviously, I have the Aegislash, and I have the Rotom Wash, and I have the Talonflame. I haven't really used Talonflame before this team. I think I used it once, like literally 1 battle, and I kinda liked it. Put it this way, I like it. I don't think I would use it personally enough to quantify like the #1 usage it has or whatever. I think it's a good Pokemon. I think it's fun to use, but I don't think it is good enough to be #1. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a very good Pokemon. I don't want this to turn into Diggersby discussion part 2. It's a damn good Pokemon, but again, I just think there are more powerful, more amazing things to be trying in today's metagame. I enjoy using it. I don't think it should be #1. Aegislash, on the other hand, fantastic Pokemon. Mixed. I don't know why people are on Sacred Sword over Ironhead. Ironhead and Dual Stab, or I mean, Ironhead, King Shield, Shadow Sneak, and Shadow Ball. Gives you about all the coverage you need. You have your priority, you have your ability to switch between forms, and you have fantastic Dual Stab on both attacking spectrums, allowing you to hit fairies, which is very important. I would rather hit fairies any day of the week with the Stab Ironhead. Whatever, I'm just rambling at this point. Basically, Celowash is a fantastic core. Use Cresselia, and Sand Teams are easy to beat. That's all I have for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a little bit of a rush narration, a little bit of voice crackiness because I'm narrating it at 2 in the morning, but whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I guess it is Christmas in that spirit. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy. Peace.